It's something I always knew, but right now I am understanding it fully. Repetition is very important. Repetition is very important in doing whatever you want to do in life. You have to repeat it, even if it's not on a large scale, on a small scale. You have to repeat what you want to be good at in life, so that you end up being better at. So you end up just getting there. A lot of times, there were times where I often thought, okay, if I want to go to the gym, let me go to the gym for a full hour every single day. And honestly, it gets crazy, and you kind of feel it as if it's like, oh my god, the gym, I always start to think. But what if you notice, if you take a little bit of that time and break it into parts. You feel me? I know that reading was, something that I had to eventually fall in love with doing, but I didn't really like it. But I know if I took 15 minutes out of my day of 24 hours to read, eventually I would become a reader. You feel what I'm saying? And the reason why I'm sewing my long sleeve t-shirts over and over and over, and I'm only doing t-shirts, is because repetition will eventually help me get better at sewing in general. I know I want to understand sewing on a larger scale, but in order for me to get that, I can't just go a shirt, then pants, then hoodie, then goddamn whatever. Let me focus on the shirts and let me get that down packed. Then I move over to the pants. That's one thing I noticed. I get to the long sleeve. I don't care how long it takes me to master it. I will do a long sleeve 100 times before I move to the next item, so that by the time I'm done with the long sleeve, it becomes one of my six senses. You feel me? So I know in order to become a better speaker, I have to read every single day. I know in order to become somebody more healthy, I have to work out every single day. I know in order to become somebody who can make clothes on a larger scale, I have to sew every single day. You have to repeat these things, and of course, obviously, it will get to a point where it's boring because it's something that you're not used to, and it's not a part of your habit system. But as soon as you make it a part of your habit system, the more you repeating, you're eventually gonna get it down pack. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just the obvious thing. You know, the reason why we know how to goddamn make cereal so much and at the back of our hand is because we have repeated it for years, where it's engraved in our head. That's why we're so into our phones too. That's why we just know everything. We just know everything and how to control video games because we don't repeat it for the longest time ever. But in those scenarios, we wasn't looking at it as a new habit or a new skill we have to develop. It was more fun because it was a lot more natural. You feel what I'm saying? But when it comes to having to actually do it and gain a skill, it's going to become difficult. But you ask yourself, do you stop there? I'm not even going to lie. You technically can do whatever you want in this world. Not technically, you can. You can do whatever you want in the world as long as we use our time wisely. And it's something I'm realizing, bro. And it's like, we have no time to waste. When people say life or every day's an opportunity, I used to be like, okay, yeah, that person right. No, but now I understand it, bro. Every single day's an opportunity. Do not wait around, don't sit around. Go get it, man. Go get it.